What I really want is okay, so now I just want you to kind of look over what you've written and see, from what you've written, what jumps out at you the most. Whether it's a word, whether it's a phrase, whether it's a whole sentence. Find if there's anything interesting to you, surprising, And once you found that, I want you to kind of I invite you to take 3 more deep breaths. Check in and see the pace of your breathing again. If it's, slow, shallow. And then when you're ready to come back, come on down. That's right. Lay down on the floor. How do you feel?
Kind of like more of a weight in my chest now than I did before.
Okay. Is there anything that you might want to add or take away with any of the sentence starters? Anything that you think was redundant just maybe wasn't a good prompt for what you were trying to express? Just any type of edit?
No, I don't think I want to change or take away anything.
Okay. So what part of this might connect or align with the piece of writing you brought in or wrote about earlier? No, I don't know if that's... I don't know. Okay, is there any part of this you might want to read aloud to feel resonance in your body, in the body?
One thing that's really surprising to me, I forget what the second one was. Things I don't like are feeling looked over by Afreen, who's my roommate. She's like my den mom, and I've really kind of like played off of her a lot, kind of looking for her to act as this like spiritual and intellectual kind of guru. And she, like, without fail, if there's a task that Esteban and I have done together, she will only thank Esteban for it.
Okay.
And I know that, like, she has sons that are our exact age, and maybe there's that kind of a thing. But just, like, she'll thank him first for these things. Or if there's dishes and they're our dishes, if he goes and he does them, she just lets him do it. But if I go and do it, she'll like step up to like do it for him. So that I don't like. And I like didn't really, I think I noted it this morning is like bugging me, and it's interesting that it kind of came out now, hours later. Something that's really I've been thinking a lot about is shit that I really want to work on is my relationship, my addictive relationships I have with specifically smoking weed. I smoke way too much fucking weed. I think I don't drink very often, and when I do drink, I often smoke, and so when those two, that harmony is fucked up now, and I don't like how that feels, and I don't like the way I represent myself. And so I really want to try to change my relationship with specifically those. Also, I have a really unhealthy relationship with television. I don't watch television, but because of my job, it's on all the fucking time. And so I need to figure out a way to like reconfigure my working dynamic with my clients so there's not just like television on all the fucking time. And I'm really surprised by what I wrote down about when I feel alone. Someone I've thought for years since middle school was like my best friend. I wrote down I feel alone when I think about our relationship. And that's like a whole can of worms that I don't feel like we should open right now. But yeah, I think it's interesting to see that like multiple times I brought up like smoking and drinking and my relationship with those, like facing the fact that I have like very strong addictive tendencies. And like spirituality is like a theme that's being repeated. And this shit with Isabel was like came out of fucking nowhere.
And Isabel is your roommate, right?
Isabel is my homegirl from back home.
Okay. This is your friend that you're talking, the best friend you're talking about.
Yeah, my best friend. The shit with Afreen is like, I kind of just... I don't like it, but I don't know how to... It's not a pressing issue, but it's interesting that it like popped up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess what? All this coming up for me is just the invitation of you to like, not be so hard on yourself and to honor that, you know, you really just, not to be so hard on yourself. And it's completely doable and possible for you to change the relationship. You can still enjoy those things, but you have to think about the reasons for why, the times in which you do it, with whom. You know, is it a social thing or is it more of like just a way to unwind? You just have to ask yourself the questions like, what position does it play in your life? Because it's completely fine to, you know, partake in spirits and, you know, take a little toke. It's probably not good for a therapist to say, but I mean, you know, we're different.
The reason why, and I think that I just haven't thought about it in that way. It's like, it's not about abstinence or cutting shit out of your life, but it's about like finding the fucking reason.
Yeah, changing
why,
the relationship. Yeah. Why
it is.
Yeah. And this is completely like, I know this will be counter-transference, but I'm just gonna say it. Because it had me thinking about my past relationship with Herb. I used to roll out of the bed and it was like a split there. You know what I'm saying? And it was also because I was dating somebody who he smoked with his mother. Like it was always around. And yeah, we were just always nice, you know. And then it was a thing where I realized that. And I even saw it through him that in order to just be up and doing what you were doing, like you needed to smoke something. Yeah. And then I also had to realize that the relationship needed to change because I didn't want it to be something that became a vice, that like when I wasn't feeling good or was feeling like I'm tapped out, I feel all emptied out, that I need to fill it up with this thing. I had to change it. Like I had decided I'm only going to smoke when I feel good. When I don't feel good, I'm not smoking, because it doesn't seem to do anything but perpetuate whatever's going on, and all it does is exacerbate that, whatever that heavy feeling is. It's just more of it. You had like a wet wool napkin, now you got on a whole wet wool like snowsuit. You know, it's like, so it became like, yeah, I only smoke when I feel good. And what I had to start doing was, if I was moving through a challenging moment, to do everything in my power to do it without there being any influence, like no hurt. And then when the moment passed, it was like, and I felt better, that was when I was smoking. That was what helped me to kind of change the relationship. Okay. You know what I mean? And I'm not really a social smoker. I'm pretty much like, you know, like I'll go back to Berkeley and I got something waiting, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, and they told me it was like a no smoking house, but
it's like,
yeah, I have like a little garden cottage, so I just crack open the door and I just, you know, blow it out the window or out the door. But now I'm like cool with it, because a spliff can last me like a week, whereas before, you know, I mean, I'm only smoking fast now because I'm trying to smoke all of it before I get on a plane tomorrow. Because I don't even want to take the chance, like, oh man, come here. I'm like, tell somebody I got stopped for like a minuscule of a gram. I'm like, I'm not trying to like make that phone call.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to have that.
Yeah, like, I gotta tell you something. No, I'm not doing that. So, I think what it is that it's just changing the relationship of what it used to mean for you. And when the relationship changes, you realize that you'll need it less and less. And also, I know that we have to name it and identify it, but sometimes that can, I don't know that you need to call it anything, you know, because we all have addictive personalities. There's always something that we all like are into, like more than normal or more than, you know, you just be like, oh yeah, you know, it's something. So I mean, people might think I'm really addictive behavior, or, you know, we get on the plane and I have wipes, like wiping down the seats and shit, because I don't know, you know, I'm not. We're about to be in an incubator of germs for 5 hours. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. You're like, no.
Yeah, swipe it down. Yeah, wipe it down. So we all have our shit.
Yeah.
And we have to be a lot kinder and gentler to that. So I'm just inviting you to be kinder and gentler to yourself in the process, and for it not to become something. And I'm not really telling you what to do, even though I'm telling you what to do. But
you're suggesting. You're reframing.
I'm inviting.
You're reframing.
You don't have to come to the party. I'm just saying you're invited if you want to come. No pressure. But yeah, to just like, you know, cultivate a new relationship with it, you know, because if it's something that you enjoy doing and you like how you feel when you're doing it, it's like you don't have to stop, because that won't be fun at all, but just when you do it, how and with whom.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah. Because I remember my daughter's grandmother, she said that she was diagnosed with having some kind of, like, I guess, dissociative disorder or something. And I remember one day we were talking on the phone, and she's like naming the other girl, you know, she's like, well, you know, that was Carmen. I said, let me help you out here, okay? I said, you're gonna help yourself out so much if you just stop naming them, because once it becomes like a whole separate situation, then one, you're gonna take